In this video, I'm going to chat you through how I did this 1v3 on Tunisia in a legendary ranked match. Initially, what I've just had is a call out from my teammate that there are 3 more guys at B bomb site. They've pushed this hard. I was covering mid and A, so I'm going to try and get across to him as quick as I can so I can potentially help him in the gunfight or at least trade a kill. He does unfortunately go down, as we can see, but I'm able to pick off one and make this a 1v2 instead of a 1v3. So nice and quick, straight down to a 1v2 there. I've got a couple options at this point after I've just killed him. I can either challenge the rest of the guys by moving down here, or the better option is to get out of there as quick as possible. As you can see, I'm on low ammo and I've only got around 8 to 9 rounds left in this clip. Although there is some likelihood that I could take out one more player, it's still high risk and I'm not willing to take that risk. So what I do is just move out of there as quick as possible. I do take some damage on the way out, so that's a good indicator that I've made the right decision there. I could have easily just gone straight back to B bomb site there, either round our spawn, going through this door here, or I could have gone this way, across the bridge and straight back into B bomb site. But that's pretty obvious, and what I want to do at this point is just reset and cause as much confusion for my enemies as I can. So the best way to do that is to run around their spawn, and that's exactly what I'm going to do. Running around their spawn allows me a bit of a chance to reset, and it gives me the opportunity to get them by surprise if they're still at B. So as I'm approaching the B bomb site, I'm just having a look at the usual places to see if there's anyone there. I look down to see if anyone's planting, and there's no one there. So I know immediately at this point they're going to A, and they've either gone through here or around the back of our spawn. So I know there's pretty much no one behind me, and I'm just minimizing the amount of the map that they can be in without me knowing. So I'm going to move around to A. 30 seconds on the clock. They're pretty much going to plant, and they do. So I've got a couple of options here. We're back in this spot. I can either run straight into the bomb site here, or I can go around our spawn. It's definitely worth going around my spawn at this point, because if I go through this door just here, there's hardly any room at all for me to get behind cover, and it's very likely that I'm going to be in a disadvantageous position because I've got an SMG. It's all about short range gunfights, and if they've got an AR, they're going to be in a much better position. I want to make the most out of my SMG, and that means going in the tight corners and going around as much cover as I can. So that is the reason why I'm going to go through this door here. This is a really important point as well. It's all about movement. I've angled the way I'm running so I can get a little look onto a bomb site. I'm also jumping in the air just to minimize the amount of time that they can possibly see me. So I've got this direct line of sight straight onto the bomb. I can see the bomb there, it's been planted this side, so that means this is a great way for me to go round the back of our spawn, loads of cover. Just checking corners at this point here, just to see if they're sitting in one of these. Now, as we go into this point, if they're good players, they're going to be working together in a bit of a 2. Now, they might not necessarily be immediately in the same place, but they're going to be in a position where they can trade kills. So I know if I get any damage going into a gunfight and I win that gunfight, I need to get out of there as quick as possible. It's all about mitigating risk. So as we go around this corner here, I'm pretty sure there's going to be someone down here, and there is. My timing's pretty lucky there, you could say. He just turns away. Excuse the shots, this was my first or second game on, but I do manage to pick him off. However, I get some damage, so what does that mean? It means we get out of there as quick as possible. Although I do have 17 rounds still left in the clip, I have taken damage. I want to make sure I get this 1v3, so I get out of there. Turn around. Now what I could do at this point, I could go and sit in this corner right here, but that's really obvious. And if that enemy has just called out that he's got me lit or got me weak, then I might be pushed by the enemy. So I'm gonna not do the obvious option. I'm gonna go around to almost this secondary option here. Move around, I'm gonna go and sit in this corner. If I sit here, they can't see me from above. I can reload in peace, and then I can reset. I do this same jumping motion here, just to make sure there's no one coming from this angle. So jump around, get eyes on. Now I know I can just focus on this area here. So again, short range gunfights, that's what it's all about. And again, I just want to make sure this is a one-on-one gunfight, so I'm going to do anything I can to get the best advantage over this enemy. So I'm going to do this little maneuver here. This is quite useful. It means I'm not just going straight onto the head glitch here, onto the barrel or box. I'm going down, I'm snaking up, a little bit of an advantage. Now I want to run up this side of the wall because that gives me cover from over this side of A. That's what I want to do. So I'm going to approach, using the cover as much as possible, and then I want to get over here. Again, it's just all about cover. Use these boxes as much as you can. As we move through, we see the enemy jumping up. Because I'm approaching these boxes here, I've got some advantage. I've got an SMG, so I can just pick him off nice and easy and go in for the defuse. So pretty straightforward on the 1v3 there, but just a little bit of an insight into what my mind was thinking about when it comes to doing this 1v3 and how I approach clutches in general. It's all about mitigating risk and making the best informed decisions that you can. If you've learned anything from this video or even found some of it interesting, let me know. Consider subscribing because I'm going to be doing more of these. Or if there's anything that you've seen from this gameplay analysis that I didn't pick up on, let me know. I'd be really interested to hear. Thanks very much for watching.